Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Hello, hello, hello. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. There we go. All right. Yo, what's up, Greymont? How's it going, man? Hello, hello, hello. Trying to figure out how to put my chat on OBS. What the hell? Hmm. Konnichiwa. What? Am I tweaking? What? What's up, that one devil? Okay. So I saw someone else did it in the Discord. Let me find it if I can. Damn, now I can't even open Discord. Oh my god. There goes my screen. No, come back. Come back. There we go. Let me fix Discord. I haven't streamed in literally like 9 years. I started making plugins by watching your videos back then. I always recommend your channel to my friends when they ask me how to learn Spigot. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Click on more actions. See, the thing is though, I've made a billion commands in my entire life, and usually I'm pretty sure it's just implements command executor, and then I do alt tab or alt enter. Oh, here we go, implement methods. I don't know why I was suggesting make it abstract. That's literally never happened in my entire life. Okay, anyway, so here's Discord. Let's go to, I think it was Proud of Myself. And back up here somewhere, someone made like a really cool thing. Oh, here it is. So they literally put YouTube in the game somehow. Can y'all see that? Let me see. It's hard to make it full screen, but it won't play it. But you can see that they have basically a screen in Minecraft. And so I asked them how to do it somewhere, and they said text display. So I'm really new to text display. I don't have a video on it, but I was looking into it, and there's like different ways you can do text display. You can display entities, you can display text, or you can display things like blocks. So I'm assuming that maybe we could have like a screen and every pixel is just one individual character. Because with a text display entity, it's literally just text, and you can color the background to be any color. So I'm thinking it's just going to be a character, and that's going to be every individual pixel. Unless there's a easier way to do it. That's what I'm thinking so far. Very weird, yeah. That's the game plan at least. And so I'm going to vibe code it. I'm not going to spend like, a lot of time like researching it. I do have this basic premise that I'm going to operate on, which is what I just explained, and then I'm going to use Cursor to actually implement it or help me implement it just to make this go along faster, because I think it's just a fun little challenge just to try making this, even though I really don't play Minecraft anymore. So I think it's just fun to create stuff sometimes, just to challenge yourselves. And also just catch up with you guys. I haven't streamed in a very long time, so yeah. What's up, RK3? So, do you know how they did it in the video? Do you know how like they did it? Because maybe there's an easier way than I'm describing. What's up, art sign? Oh, I think I said that already. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So, the first step is to try displaying just a single pixel. And if we can do that successfully, we'll try displaying like an image. And then if we can do an image, then we can definitely do video. So we'll figure out how to hook up like a server to our plugin somehow and stream video. That's kind of the game plan I'm thinking about. There's sources in Kotlin? Where's that? Okay, so I made the plugin. I'm just gonna work on this here. And what I want to do is open up this project I created in IntelliJ, also in Cursor. That's the game plan here. Here we go. So do you guys use Cursor at all, or any AI editors? I'm just curious. I've used like I've been using GitHub Copilot for like a bunch of years now. When it first came out, I got on it, and I'm surprised not a lot of people don't actually use it. But now we have IDEs specifically for this, like Cursor or Windsurf or Visual Studio that has Copilot. No, definitely not rage bait. We're gonna vibe code today. It's my first vibe code session, We're gonna get really hot and heavy in this session. What's up, X? Good to see you, man. Long time no see. How are you? All right, so it should be indexing it now. Good, 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 good. Let's go to my command. The problem with these editors is that a lot of the models that they use for like completion and generation stuff like that, they aren't totally fine-tuned so that they know like up-to-date information about the Spigot API and such. So sometimes it just suggests things that aren't right. But in general, like I've been using it to help me with recent tutorials, and it's pretty good. You just have to guide it a little bit. As long as you know what you're doing, you can use it and work together. It helps a lot. Oh, it's on the YouTube video? Okay, got you. Not very good? Damn, hope things just get better for you, man. I'm doing pretty good. Just working a lot since I graduated about a year ago. That's why I don't make too many streams anymore, but I just wanted to stream today just to catch up with you guys. I'm kind of nervous. It's weird. It's very weird. Oh, I'll look that up right now. Thank you, Devil. Let me see.
I showed you how you can render arbitrary
Oh, that's crazy.
text display entities. This time, I wanted to try rendering a three-dimensional globe. To color the globe, I found a few satellite maps from the NASA website. Each pixel samples the day and night maps.
That is so cool.
Both colors based on its angle to the sun. I had to render in OKLab, Play Renderer. I used an almost identical technique in some of my videos, except this time I improved the block matching
Oh my god.
calculating color differences in OKLab.
Wow. Holy shit. So this guy is using block entities, not text entities like I thought it would be using. That is crazy. So I know that when you spawn a block entity, you can scale it to whatever size you want. So he's just obviously making it really small. So that's interesting. Should I use blocks myself or use text entities with a background? I guess with a block entity, you can make it smaller. You can make it a smaller pixel. Very interesting. But then you have to figure out the colors, like how do you have to figure out like the colors for each of the blocks. Like if you're trying to display a blue pixel, you have to find a block that's blue. And I guess you have to make a mapping for that somehow, I'm guessing. It's great to see you too, X. Yeah. I don't play much Minecraft anymore at all, so it's got significantly more advanced since I last played. Oh, he's doing text and block. Oh, he did. Oh, I see. He has a thing on the side that says text and block. That's what that is. Okay. That makes sense. I'm kind of inclined to just start with text. They're both the same sort of API, so I could probably start with text and then switch to block later if I want to do that. Because I just don't know how I'm going to do the color situation that I mentioned. That is so cool. That is really, really cool. Yeah, okay, I'm going to start with text and then let's see if he has the source code like you mentioned. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to have this on the side, but I'm going to wing it for now, just using cursor, and we'll see what we can do. Thank you for that source, by the way. It's very helpful. Okay, so let's start by, we're going to talk to cursor, and we're just going to have it give us a game plan. We're going to work together, just for funsies. The trouble is like, which model do you use? I switch between all of them pretty much. I'm gonna use Gemini. Gemini is pretty good. All right. Can y'all even see that? It's like really, really small, right? I don't know how to increase my size. Let me look it up real quick. How to increase UI text size VS Code. Oh, here. Well, this is the editor though. Windows zoom level. Let's try this. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Let me know. Can y'all see that now, or is that still too small? On the side here, on the right side. Yeah, I use agents. It's really helpful because then you could like tell it, and then it does everything for you, and then you could approve all the changes individually. That's what I use. I don't even use the other modes. Like they have an ask mode and an edit mode. I don't use those modes. But I also heard Windsurf is really good now, which is owned by I think OpenAI bought Windsurf, which is another popular AI editor. Okay, I'll try another size. All right. Well, let's try one more. That's so freaking huge. I'm gonna do 3, I think. Can I do 3.5? Okay. That's ridiculous. Okay, we'll do that. Even though it's like really big on my screen, it should help you guys be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I want you to help me develop a game plan for a MC Spigot plugin that can show a screen. The idea is to use So I have this link here. This is the documentation on paper that actually tells you how to use it. So I'm going to provide this link to Cursor so it has an idea of how to use display entities. This link has examples on how to use it. I'm thinking okay, so I'm just telling it, I give it the documentation. I want to use this command here to try just displaying an image of a cat, basically, using pixels. So each individual pixel is going to be an individual text display entity. So let's see what it does. So how's everyone doing though? Everyone doing all right? My voice is a little fucked up. So as you can see, it like really thought through it for a while, which is really cool. So basically 30 seconds. So it has an idea of how it's going to map each individual pixel into an image. I don't know if that's going to be a cat, but we'll see. I think just having it show pixels will make it great. Oh, it looks like it paused. Okay. It's going to be a 5x5 cat image. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it does that. I have no control though of like it doesn't show me like what it blocked out whenever you send something, unfortunately. I agree, RK, that's gonna look terrible. Oh god, this is a lot, okay. This is way more than I expected. This might be overkill, so I'll just try reading through it and see if I can understand what's going on. Alright. This is definitely going to be overkill. Oh wait, so it says each pixel will be blocks. So it may have chosen a block display entity actually. No wait, no it's not. I don't know why I said that then. That's weird. So what's cool about this though is that if it codes something and it doesn't, you know, completely know like the correct syntax sometimes, and there's an exception or just like a syntax error rather, you can just do this and it'll tell it like to fix it. That's very helpful because it tried using component from Adventure API, but it doesn't have access to that because we're not using Adventure API. So it's telling me to install it or install Paper. I don't need to do that. I should be able to just use a regular bucket or bungee component. Try using a bungee text component instead. I don't want to use Paper. So it looks like right here it's just calculating where it's going to put it. I really think this is probably overkill, all this stuff here. Calculate the screen center position. So calculate the screen's top left corner based on the player's yaw. We want the screen to be perpendicular to the player's line of sight. The screen's right vector is perpendicular to the player's direction and the world's y-axis. The screen's up vector is simply the world's y-axis for a non-tilted screen. Interesting. Let's remove the screen top left position calculation stuff. Okay, while I was doing that, I'm just going to install the Adventure API just to make it easier. So I'm going to go search that. Here it is. And then I want to find the one for Spigot. Or Bucket, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Devil, for sure. Make a plan or a design document explaining like how we're going to do this. I've seen that a lot like on Twitter. People say that that's like the first thing that you should do so that as you're coding it has something to refer to. I think that's a great idea. I need to do that. I think I'm going to do that after. I'm just going to first see if we can display it, and then after that we'll make a full plan out of it. That's my game plan. Storm Chaser, this is actually a plugin. We're trying to, so it's a little more challenging with a plugin, I guess, just because you don't have access to do whatever you want with like a mod, but we're going to use display entities, which are part of Spigot or Bucket, I guess. I guess that's true. I could use Paper. That would literally solve all my problems. I wouldn't have to worry about bringing in Adventure. And I already have a Paper server as well. Maybe I should do that. I've literally just never used Paper. Should I? I've always used Spigot forever. Maybe I should. See, what the hell is this? This is overkill. Oh, could have just used a string the whole time. That's funny. Okay. So what did I have before? So it just wants a space. That's what I was thinking too. So the idea is you're going to have each pixel will be a single text display, and it'll just be white space because we're going to use the background to represent the color. That makes sense to me. Okay, so it should be much more simplified now as well. And I don't know what this is though. What's up, Wadka? How's it going, man? Are you generating code in Cursor, the editor? Are you generating code in Cursor, then edit in Writer afterwards? Well, sometimes. So what I'm doing is I created the project in IntelliJ, and then because I still have to do like all the Maven stuff inside of here, and also just it's useful to check the syntax. And then inside of Cursor, I'm generating the code using just vibe coding, and then yeah. So then also when I compile it, I go here and I use the Maven thing. I'm sure I could get Maven working within Cursor itself because they have like all the plugins and stuff like that, the extensions, but I just don't feel like it. So I just have two IDEs open pretty much. I agree, Devil. I'm set in my ways. So if this doesn't work, then I'll do that, but I think it's gonna work. Okay, so what is this for? The pixel transformation object in your code is used to modify the appearance of each individual entity, specifically its size. Oh, so it's using it just to scale it. So this is like a transformation matrix or some shit like that. And so this one represents the scale of the pixels. Okay. Interesting. So I think we're good to test it. So let's go ahead and register the command. And we'll see if it works. Perfect. So now that I have that, oh, let me accept all this. So now that I have all of this and it's registered, I can go back to here and then go to lifecycle and package. And I have it set up in my Maven so that it compiles directly to my plugins folder, so that should be good as well. And so now I'll go start the server and let me boot up my Minecraft account. If I can find it. This search is so fucking trash. Yeah, I'm the same guy. I'm just kind of a boomer now. I saw a crazy video though on Discord, by the way, guys, before I started recording. Where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, here it is. So this guy he shared this video of the new snapshot, and it has this crazy new modal or dialogue feature. So like you can like render anything you want inside of like a GUI basically. Like it's just way more advanced GUIs that you can have in game. So that's gonna be crazy. What the fuck was that? Why vibe code? I don't understand. If you do this project for fun, then why not look at the documentation yourself and code it yourself? Well, just for fun. It's mostly just to hang out with you guys and just try something challenging. Like, it's way more challenging, obviously, if I do it myself. If I spend the time, like, Googling everything and whatnot and trying it out myself. But I don't really play Minecraft anymore. So I just think as a challenge, I'm going to vibe code it. I can learn stuff along the way. Even though it's helping me code, I'm still learning along the way. So it's just a much more fun experience. Like yeah, that's pretty much it. And then also, even when I'm working, if for my real job, you still use Cursor or whatever other IDE to do your code. You know, you work together with AI in your modern job anyway, so it makes sense to just use it. So when I use the term vibe code, I'm more specifically thinking like I'm letting it do more of the work than me thinking every little step out. You know, me researching every little thing out. But the main answer though is I just don't play Minecraft as much, so I don't really care as much. It's just to hang out and have fun. Okay, so we're on the server now, so let's see what we got. Okay, it's here, so /test. And I don't see anything. Let's check the console. No errors. It might not have worked. I'm kind of wondering if it's the scale stuff. So let's remove this transformation thing. And let's just display it normally. Pixel size. Let's do that. Yeah, the GUIs are crazy. Imagine if you could do it in Spigot. Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna have, since it's part of the snapshot. We'll have it in Spigot soon enough to work with. What do you work on in your real job? It's mostly like web development, like full stack web development. But I've also been doing machine learning stuff recently on the side. Are there any other games you still play? Yeah, I've been really addicted to Arma Reforger. Have any of you guys tried that out? It's like a military sim kind of game. Arma's been popular for a very long time, but the most recent one, Arma Reforger, is like super popular. I was thinking about playing it on stream. The only issue is that I have a ultra wide monitor, so I have to like make it windowed, and it's kind of painful. So I'm gonna try it though. I'm super addicted to that game. Maybe I'll play it later on stream. But that's pretty much all I played recently. Okay, so let's reload. Oh, here it is. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. So it's too small. That's the problem. That's why it didn't appear to me, but there it is. Cool. So I know it does work. We just have to make it work better. So I reloaded. Let's try it now. Okay, here we go. So these are what the full-size pixels look like. Interesting. So they're way too spaced out. That's one thing I'm noticing here. But it does work. It's a cute little cat, kind of. So I'm going to screenshot that, go back to cursor, put it there. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Can you send that video of the screen, the thing that you were talking about? Oh, yeah. There it is. Arma's from your country? Really? Awesome. It's a fun game. You might have to look it from different angles since it doesn't appear. Yeah, I think I can. There's an option that makes it follow me. I just need to turn that on. I think it's center. So now when I go around it, it should just follow my view, theoretically. Yeah, I know, the stream delay. Gotta fix that. Damn, it's thinking hard. What? Okay, this is not right. See, sometimes vibe coding goes wrong. It might just be faster if I literally just code this myself, but I've learned to depend on AI. This is just because it doesn't know Spigot as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna undo this. I'm gonna delete all the stuff I don't need, and then I'm gonna make a new chat out of that. I'm gonna use a different model as well, see if it helps. Let's try GPT 4.1. Do you want it to follow your view though? Having a screen and then looking at it from an angle would be weird. Yeah, it would probably fuck it up. That's a good point. We should probably make it flat. That's a solid point. Change that back. See you later, X. Good to see you, man. Have a good night. What time zone am I in? I'm in CST, so I live in Texas. That's what I had. No way. That doesn't even make sense. Hey, nice. Where in Texas do you live? What's your address? Give me your exact address. Okay, this is bullshit. This is not helpful. Yeah, what city? I live in Dallas right now. I have IntelliJ. I'm just using the AI thing. I used to live in Houston. That's where I grew up. But I've been in Dallas for about 6 years now, I think. I like it better. Okay, let's try it out. What? Okay, it's still blank. Or not blank. It's back to being small again. Let's see what it did. I don't know why it keeps doing 0.2. That's so like random. So weird. Fuck. God damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't mind me, I'm just struggling here. What the fuck? Fuck. I'm trying to take a screenshot and it keeps fucking up. God. Lord Almighty. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, the pixels are really small, but there is space in between them. I don't necessarily care about pixel size. I just want them to be all together like a normal image. Okay. I don't believe in F2. The fuck? Come on, guys. What the fuck? Why does it do that? Guys, I don't care. Just for the record, you can tell that I'm struggling here, but this is the fun of vibe coding. I'm just gonna let it figure out how to do it on its own. I'm just gonna beg it, basically. We're just chilling. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see what it did. Bruh. Bruh. That's even more fucked up. This is gonna be... Honestly, maybe I should just do the block approach. That might be the way to go. I just don't know. I don't know what to do about colors of blocks. Like, let me think. Because like you need to map like every single color to a specific block. Would I just hard code green as like a emerald block, or like Ooh, or I could do like only these blocks, like the clay ones. That's an option as well. But somehow you would still have to map it. Like, do I just create a literal map? It's a good question. Hmm. I want to do it. See, here's the thing. Here's the dilemma, Devil. I am cheating by using AI, but I don't want to cheat as to use another guy's code with the AI unless I get really desperate. I'm not desperate enough yet, but in 30 minutes if I'm still struggling, then I will put that in there and I'll see what it can do. But for now, we're going to try on our own using AI. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to yeah, let's back up a little bit. Bink. Let me switch models again while I think and just see if it comes up with a different solution. I mean, it may run into the same problem if it's a block entity, maybe not. Hmm. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do a block approach. Well, okay, maybe not. Let me think. Is that display width? Is that a thing? Oh, how does that work? Okay. That might be helpful actually, because then you could like you would know what the width is gonna be. Like, what's the unit of that? Let's see. A float. Let me pull up the Java docs. You also have the line width. I wonder what the difference is. Hmm. Okay. So what did it change? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it decided on its own to use a block display instead. I'll just let it do it. And right now it's just going to be black and white. That makes sense. All right, let's try this. What's up? I don't know how to say your name. That's a very interesting name. Kukoridka. What's up, man? Yeah, Storm Chaser, I might post the code for it if I ever get it working. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? Okay. Okay. I've made a decision. We're gonna go with the block approach. So let's go back all the way. And let's go all the way back to the beginning. And we'll tell it that. Okay. So I want you to help me develop a game plan for MC Spigot plugin that can show a screen. The idea is to use display entities, which is a newer API in the game. The link has examples on how to use it. I'm thinking we want to each pixel to be individual text display entity. block. Okay, so it hasn't access to the docs. Let me give it access to the Java docs as well. All right, let's try that, see what it does. No, it shows it that you have to accept it, but um, the code is still there, but you can still like accept or deny it. So it's more of like if you want to revert it, you can deny it. That's the purpose of that. So when it shows like the green and red thing, that's just the difference between the old code and the new code. So it's using the new code when it does that. I'm changing to blocks now because I think a block may be more simple than a text, possibly, because a block is a block, it's a cube, it's going to be the same size no matter what the character is. And then also it was trying that approach anyways, so I'm going to try that as well. I don't think it really matters at the end of the day because the demo video that we saw in the beginning was using both approaches, so we know that we can do both approaches ourselves pretty much. So it's doing a similar approach. It is much more simple than before, which is promising. I don't have faith, but we'll try it. Let's see what happens. So I've already registered it, it looks like. That's good. So let's just compile it and throw it in the server. Okay, this is way closer than what we had before. Perfect. Not perfect, but like the only thing that's messed up about it is really just the rotation of the blocks. So that's great. And then we can make them smaller as well because obviously this is not the most optimal size. I'm gonna tell him he did a great job. Wow, great job, homie. Almost spot on. The only noticeable issue is that the blocks are not aligned. Cool. See you later, Devil. Thanks for hanging out. How to find IP for a self-host that is on the same Wi-Fi but not same PC? I'm not sure what that means. While you're coding, I'm working my butt off doing something on my self-hosted server. Oh, cool. What kind of server is it? Like what's the theme of it? What game mode is it? What's up, Mark? I was waiting for you to join, man. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. $42 months. Gosh darn. Bloody hell. Damn. It's good to have you. I'm surprised that you're still a member, to be honest, just because I don't make as many videos nowadays or stream. So I really appreciate you still being a member. I always think that every time I see you on the member list. Because, yeah. So I appreciate it. How are you doing? Oh, you said you're good. You said that already. That's great. That's great. What have you been up to recently in terms of like, or do you still like play Minecraft? Like, what do you do nowadays? Anything particular? Crackrow, what's up, man? I recognize you too. How's it going, man? Nice, nice. You have a server, right? I know what's his name? Uh Little Virus Boy or Big Virus Boy. He has a server. I'm not sure. Do you have a server too? Oh, right. You have like yeah. I remember now. You have like a bunch of plugins like the clan stuff. Cool. Yeah, everything's good, Crackrow. Yeah, man, I remember you. It's good to have you guys here. I just wanted to stream for a little bit because it's been so freaking long. Literally the reason I don't stream anymore is just because I don't play Minecraft as much at all, really. So it's just like I don't know what to do on stream. You know, I don't want to stream something that I'm not really interested in. So like the things that I do nowadays is really a lot of AI stuff, and it's hard to really stream that because I'm just like reading books and shit, or talking to ChatGPT and like playing around with like Python notebooks. So it's not something that I can really stream as easily. It's less interesting to my audience, so that's kind of why. But I thought I've been seeing a lot of people vibe coding random stuff, so I thought I would try doing the same thing, you know. And it's Minecraft, so that's cool. There we go. Finally, it works. Perfect. So now we have a flat surface with our image displayed. Cool. So now that we have the capability to take a bunch of pixels in a mapping like we have it here, here's our image, right? Each of these numbers represents a pixel. What we want to do is scale that upward so that we can take any image like a JPG or a PNG and display it on the Minecraft universe. So that's the idea. I do I do crap to craft, but it's on the back burner at the moment as I need to focus on my plugins. Okay. Makes sense. To be fair, I like the machine learning content, but it seems it gets less views. Oh yeah, I do see you watching a lot of those videos, or at least commenting on them. I appreciate that, Wadka. Um, what's cool about that, I do agree, it doesn't get nearly enough views, almost any. But my most recent like mini series that I dropped, it's actually doing really good. The OpenAI agents one, I think you saw that one. It's 4.4 thousand views, so I'm really happy about that. I think that's less like technically complex than like the deep learning videos I was making, and a lot of people are interested in agents nowadays, so that's probably why it's doing so well. So I need to do more of those videos. But yeah, I'm just happy about that. So right now I'm working on a new series. It's called I don't know the name of it yet, but I'm basically working on a new series about using language models and like training language models and stuff like that using Hugging Face. That's much more advanced. Yeah, it's really cool, right, guys? Okay, so let's try figuring out how we can, what the next step is. Let's talk to our little agent here. I'm so proud of you, I said. I'm so proud of you. I wish I could give you a high five. Okay. Now let's come up with the game plan. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna make it for like, it's not gonna be like an official plugin. Maybe I'll post the source code if you want to, but this is more just for funsies to do something on stream and just to make something cool. All right, let's read through this essay. Hey, give me a high five back. Thank you. Okay. Core idea will load an image file, process its pixels, map the colors of those pixels to corresponding Minecraft block materials, and then display these blocks using our block display entity grid. Sounds good. Class enhancements and management. We'll need a robust screen class. We should store dimensions, the anchor location, makes sense, the world, orientation vectors. Okay. The 2D array of the actual pixels, which is made up of block display entities. That makes sense. I think I'm most concerned with how do we get the image. I guess for now we can load it. Yeah, we can load it from a file or from a URL. I think if we're trying to display videos or like YouTube videos, we need to set up like a server of some sort. Maybe we can do like a Python server, and then we'll stream the data from the server to the Minecraft plugin. I'm guessing at least, but we'll figure that out later. I'm learning for text to HTML. So what do you mean? You're saying you're learning HTML? Is that what you're saying? All right. Okay. Okay, great plan. You are so too smart. Okay, I'm really glazing it too much. Okay, great plan. Let's... I made a TXT and put in the fitnessgram pacer test for nice. You're basically a hacker at this point. You're a code god. Yeah, I remember learning HTML back in 8th grade, I think. I think it was 8th grade, I'm pretty sure. That's when I first got into programming. I remember it's because I met a dude in Minecraft, like another kid or something like that, and he was into like web stuff, and he showed me this website, w3schools.com, and I taught myself HTML. Good times. See, this is what vibe coding is all about. I don't have to spend hours figuring all this stuff out. It's just doing it for me. And I don't really care how perfect the code is, how, you know, clean it is. I just want something. I'm just trying to make something work out. We're just chilling, as the kids say nowadays. So Mark, what do you use for your plugins? Are you using Paper still? Is that what everyone's still using? Because I remember like it must have been at least a year ago. You told me about the new like asynchronous thing, like a new server type that people are using. I don't think it was Mindstorm, because I remember I made a couple videos on Mindstorm. I think it was something like by Paper. Paper was working on a new thingy. Okay. Sounds good. All right, and then let's make sure that we register this. I hope this syntax works. Folia. So is that what you're using? Ever heard of Universe Spigot? No, I've never heard of that one. What is that? Holy moly. Oh my god, it works on the first try. Let's go. Holy shit. Look at that, boys. I'm still mainly Paper, but I write all my plugins to work as efficiently or more on Folia too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to see, like, what are people still using? So that's a great start. Now I just want to figure out how to give it color. That's, I think, the tricky part. So, since we're using blocks and not pixels, we have to come up with some sort of mapping between blocks in the game and colors that we want to display on the screen. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, let me just try this real quick. I'm gonna tell it to try using pixels again since we have figured out how to do blocks, and maybe it'll make it work. If not, I'll just go with blocks. So works great. Let me accept all the file changes so I can save my progress. Works great. Let's try text display entities instead of blocks. See. See if we can do it. If not, we'll just use blocks. That's fine. So now that we know we can do images though, this is great. So if whatever we land on, whether it's text display entities or block display entities, we're going to add some color to it so we can support color, of course. And then after that, we're going to figure out how to stream video. So a video is really just a bunch of images, right? So it shouldn't be too hard. So the idea is every single frame, or what do you call it? Yeah, every single like frame of a video is a single image. So we're going to convert that and display it. So we're simply, instead of displaying one single image to the screen, we're going to constantly change the pixels or the block entities to be different colors. So I don't think overall it should be really that challenging. I feel like this is the most challenging part, was just figuring out how to even display anything at all. Universe Spigot is a really performant and well optimized, if not the most optimized, Minecraft fork. Servers with over 100 to 1,000 members usually use this fork. Really? Never heard of it. But I don't really play Minecraft, so that's probably why. Interesting. Okay, so bad apple at 60 FPS. When then? Wait, what is bad apple? Let me look that up. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder, can I do 60 FPS? Like, I wonder how that works. Well, okay, let's think about it logically. So, I can at least do it every tick, I would imagine. Because, like, the tick is the lowest measurement of time, and then there's 20 ticks per second. So, I could probably do 20 frames per second at the minimum. I think that's how that works, at least, theoretically. What's up, Troll Gaming? Hello. Hey, shout out to Pakistan. How's everything in Pakistan? I'm assuming things have cooled down since like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I saw that storm chaser. I think we have some rain. It was supposed to be raining already, but I guess it got delayed or something. Dude, it made a whole mapping. That's so goofy. I don't think that's needed. Let's try it. This is just for funsies to hang out with you guys, Swift. I thought this was a cool thing to try out. I just want to get it working. I don't really care how I get it working. Oh, so laggy. Good God. Well, here we go. Okay, so the pixels work. It's still just having an issue with spacing, it looks like. And it's way more laggy for some reason as well. It's quite hot in Pakistan. Yeah, I hope you stay safe. Stay safe, my friend. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna try it a little bit more because I don't care if we use text entities or block entities. That doesn't matter too much. The text entity has the benefit of having color. So I'll try a few more times, and if it doesn't work, I'll just go back to block. Well, I could use larger ones. I think the issue is that it has like a pixel size or something like that, and then it's just not calculating the locations correctly or something like that. That's what I'm guessing. So I'm thinking if I can use set display width, I can set it to like a specific size, and then I'll know like it'll know like the spacing, I guess. So, oh wait, what? It didn't change anything. Go ahead, boy. I'm not too sure what you mean, Swift. All right. So it changed a bunch of things. I don't really care about shadow. I'll just disable that. Let's try this. Well, it's not to do with the rotation though. It's just like the specific width of the text that it's trying to display. I think it's having issues figuring out how to display it or something like that. Okay, I think that should be good though. It's lagging really hard because I've spawned like 50 million entities now at this point. I'm gonna run away. Dang, I wish I had some tacos from your mom. That would be really nice. Yay! Look at that, boys. I don't know why it's so buggy though. What the hell? I consider that progress though. That's really cool. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I'll stick with the pixel approach now, even though it's a little buggy. We can refine that as we go along with this, but we know it's possible now, which is what we really care about. So now we'll adjust it so now we can have color. So I think we should be able to do any color with chat components. Let me check out the documentation. Okay. I'll switch to paper. I'll do it. I don't know how to do it, but I'll do it. How do I use paper? This is actually my first time using paper, even though I use a paper server. So I shouldn't have to change anything else. Okie dokie. Oh, see you later, Swift. Thanks for hanging out, man. Uh-oh. Deprecation? Uh-oh. Hope not. Here's one. So for some reason, why is the color this color? Okay, let's just make sure that we can throw it on the server. It compiles and everything like that. Let's also kill the server since I changed thingamajiggies. Oh, okay. We're back. Nice. Look, it's colored. That is so cool. Okay, so the next step is to do videos. So we'll do that in just a moment. Oh, fuck you, Mark. I ran him out of business. That's funny. At least I think I did. I think he stopped making videos, at least for a while. All right. Hey, thank you, Mark. Thank you, man. 20 pounds, my friend. Thank you so much. Sorry, Daddy, this is all I can afford at this time. Thank you, Mark. That's more than enough. 1 cent, 1 pound would be great. Thank you. It's good to see you again. Not even just because of that, obviously. I just mean like it's good to stream again. It's hard to like stream. I know that sounds stupid, but like I described earlier, it's like it's hard to stream when like what people want to see is not something you play anymore, like Minecraft, but it's great that I found something to work on with you guys. Anyway, um there is I'm good, Olivia. Thank you though. I'm good with my ghetto setup. Gets the job done. So right now I'm just trying to figure out if I can fix the little blurry issue, but if it doesn't, if this next thing doesn't work, then I'm just gonna revert and we're gonna continue and try out the video approach. We're gonna make it stream video. Because it doesn't look too bad as you can see. It just looks a little blurry, so that's not something we need to immediately fix. I'm on, I think, 1.21.4, something like that. All right. Let me. I don't remember if I reloaded or not. Hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. All right, let me revert. We'll come back to that later. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. So I was asking about how we're doing the pixels. Yeah. Okay. I want to be able to do smaller images, but without losing pixels. So basically, I want to display the image smaller than what I'm doing right now because it's, freaking huge as you guys saw. Because I was doing basically 100 by 100 blocks or display entities. So I'm asking it to sort of refactor it so that we can display a little bit smaller, like just a smaller image in general or a window, but without losing resolution. Because the less pixels you have, the more blurry the image is, of course. Oh, see you later, Red Bull. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. If you ever feel like streaming anything else than MC content, I love to watch if the time difference allows it. Wait, where do you live? I'm assuming British land. I'm assuming British land, like Mark does. Anyways, thank you so much. Yeah, I think I want to. I just need to figure out what to stream. So you will probably see more streams in the future other than Minecraft. Thank you for hanging out with me, brother. 8K, yeah. It's just gonna display the plan is to display videos, so like YouTube videos. So no interaction. Oh, Belgium. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Good night, brother. What are you doing? Boy. Exactly, Mark. That's the vision I had. That's funny. Maybe we'll make a whole browser for Minecraft, a browser plugin, so you can browse anything. Alright, so I made a lot of changes. Let's see what it looks like. That's so diabolical. Where is it? Oh, here we go. I'm not using that Fox. I'm doing display entities. So basically just a bunch of text display entities. So every single pixel is just represented by a character with color. But I think the old approach was using maps and item frames. Ole mole. Holy moly. So the image is way too big. So I'm trying to get it to scale down the pixels. Oh, no code changes are needed for this. Oh. Okay. It just yelled at me. Oh, hell no, it's so laggy. Wow, holy shit. The quality on that's really good. It's just really, really laggy. Damn. Wait, you know what? Maybe we don't need a text display entity for every single pixel, because with chat components, every single pixel can be colored differently. Like every single character can be a different color. You just have to set that in the display text, the text component. So maybe we can decrease the lag and use less entities. Dude, that's crazy. What's up, Kaylin? What are you doing today, Kaylin? Long time no see. Meow. Sometimes it just says, let's start with this, and then it stops. So I just have to tell it continue. TFGPT. Guess what it means? The fuck? The the fucking the fucking gooner. Um um I don't know. What does it mean? Oh, the fitness gram pacer test. It's pretty good. All right, let's see if it works now. So I need to go here. Bing, bink. Oh, looks like we have an issue here though. Screen manager. Bink. Bink. What's up, listen? What's up, little simp? Did I say that right? What's up, little simp? What's up, shawty? Oh, what's good? Oh yeah, my brain rot has been really bad recently. Like every two since I have obviously like multiple windows open, like every 2 seconds I open up like YouTube and like go to a new video. It's like it's getting really bad. I'm like an iPad kid right now. Or not right now, but in general recently. All that brain rot. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I like to talk to myself and talk to the voices in my head rather than real human beings. Okay, let's try this. Oh my god. What the hell is this? It literally said oof. Oof, you're right. What the hell? I've never seen that. You can't ban me. I'm the dictator of the channel, of course. The Discord server. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm using cursor right now. Damn, it's already been 2 hours? I've been standing this whole time. It went by pretty fast. It's a it's a fork of VS Code. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. That's crazy. It's a fork of VS Code, so it uses VS Code and they built on top of it. So just go to cursor, I think .com, cursor.com. You can use it for free up to a certain point. See you later, Cracko. Good to see you again. You're getting bummed. Is that like a does that mean what I think it means, or does that mean like you're sad, bummed like sad? Or does it mean like your bum is getting taken advantage of? Like, what does that mean? Anyway, all right, let's try this. Yeah, there's a few of them out there. Kavarion. There's other ones, but this is one of the most popular ones right now. What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, something's not right. I don't know what to do. Let me think. Hmm. Let's back up. Yeah, I think I need some more skibbity riz in my Ohio right now. It's not very Sigma of me to just rely on AI for all my needs. I need more skibbity Sigma riz. Or Costco guys. Resolution level. Say what now? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Oh, can't forget the gyat. Gyat. Skibbity gyat. When you're cruising down the street and you see some skibbity riz gyat. Oh my god. Erm, what the Texas god damn skibbity riz, what the dog doing level 5 gyat. That's how I talk every day. Yep. I think we've made some pretty good progress so far. Before we do the video part, I'm just really trying to make it so that the images aren't so huge and it's not as laggy. Okay, here we go. So it looks like a rat because the resolution's so bad. But if I change it now, oh, where'd you go? Come back. There we go. So that's resolution number 1. That's resolution number 2. Let's try the max, which is 4. Okay, so it's just way laggier, obviously. Interesting. I think the glitchy thing is really annoying. I gotta figure that out at some point. Yeah, let's do like 500. Wait, what? Oh, the max is 100 for now. Okay, so it looks way better when it's larger. I guess, I don't know, that's not very intuitive. I think that's just because when it's smaller, I don't know. I think it's because the overlap issue, to be honest with you. I'm talking to myself. So let's try 100 and then 4. See how crazy that is. So this is the max that we can do pretty much. Hmm. Z fighting. Interesting. I wonder how you can resolve that. I mean, I would think you would just like add some spacing in between. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Because if I want to do video, I need a video. If it's lagging on an image, a video is obviously going to be way more laggy. So I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this. So we could do like, we could do like 5, 2, for example. That's terrible though. It's just because it's not using as many pixels as it should be. Like even the max, that's not enough pixels, which is a problem. So it's just not. I think the pixels need to be smaller to fill it in more, and then there'll be more pixels, and it'll be better. It's because they're all on the same level. Oh. So, okay. So I'm guessing like you're saying like they're all on the same level, so they're overlapping with each other in the way that like it's facing you. Like, yeah, I think I understand. Because like when you're doing web development, you have a z index, and that's how you do overlapping stuff. So I wonder like how I should overlap it. Like the 0.1, would that go on the z-axis? And if so, how would you do that? Because there's so many pixels. Yeah, let's try that. I gotta decide though how I want to do this first though, because this is not a good solution. Like that just looks terrible. So I did 5 and then 4 for the density. Okay, I'll try that after this. Thank you for that. That's very helpful. Do, 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 do. I think long term the solution will be not to do it like this, because I don't think you can get around the problem of just having way too many entities. Like, it'll just be way too laggy no matter what you do. So I think I'll just have to display them differently. Like, I was thinking, I tried doing this, but it didn't really work the first time, where each line is a single entity and then each character is individually colored, because then it's only one entity per row. I feel like that's probably a better long term solution. And that might fix the overlapping as well. We'll just have to make sure the rows don't overlap each other, but that's a way easier issue than each pixel. Okay, yeah, that's way better because the pixels are so small now. It's just way too laggy. Oh, okay, that's an issue though. I think. I think. I think the issue, if I do the row approach where every single character is a pixel, is that scaling it will be a little more complicated. But maybe you can figure that out. That looks way better though. Let's try. Okay, this one's not so bad. Not bad. All right, let's save our progress so we don't lose anything. We can revert to it. We can do that anyway, but okay. All right, that helped a lot. I'm gonna try the thing I mentioned before again, see if we can figure it out. All right, that helped a lot. We want to make this not so laggy though. I think instead of yeah, right. I'm not even old enough to like know what you mean, but I think I've seen that before. Let me look it up. Oh yeah. I feel like I've seen that before for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Hopefully it works. I think it's pretty tricky just because of the way that this works now, but it should help a lot if we can get it working. And then finally we can move on to video display. Because if we can display any image without any lag, then we can easily do video, I think. Nice. Okay, that's progress. It looks like it decided to do columns instead of rows. That makes sense, I guess. So the aspect ratio is a little weird. Hmm. How's your tacos? Muy bien, senor. Yeah, really good progress. Very happy with this. Poggers. I hope we can get rid of that the gap though. I don't think that should be an issue, hopefully. It's cooking right now. Nice, nice. I wish I had some tacos. I'm gonna go cry now. Fuck. I really want tacos. Fuck. Oh, what the hell? What the helly? Initial grid 60, 80. What? Um, Let me think. Wait, no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. Let me think. Uh, Remove the first argument from the command, and we will display the image in its original size, and then keep the density that can control how many pixels. Bring that size to increase, decrease quality. Yeah, time really flies by. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been fun. Honestly, I think the issue is because since we're now using individual characters for each pixel, it's the size of it. It's like because it's a column and not a row, the size is weird. Like it's not a square; it's a rectangle. That might have factored into it a little bit. Yeah, I think that's got to be the issue. I think we're onto something here, boys. We're getting closer. Damn, it's thinking hard. How long has it been? Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. 100 seconds. Wow. Okay. Okay. Damn, it's still not working. Hmm. I wonder if there's. Here, I wonder if we can use a different character. Ooh, 5 pounds from Mark. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed now, Daddy. Ooh, good luck and see you again later, Daddy. Thank you, man. Hope you sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Hope you have good dreams. Thank you, my good sir. Thank you so much for hanging out. And thank you for the donations. It's really good to see you guys again. I'll probably stop streaming soon. Anyways, have a good night, man. Nice. It works. Let's go. Bye, Mark. Let's go. That's so cool. All right, now we can finally focus on video. Oh yeah, audio is another concern. Yeah, I don't know if we can do audio though. That would be crazy if we could figure that shit out. Are you telling me to say it? Is that what you're saying? Do, do, do. Oh, um, I haven't studied it. I'm not sure what to say. I think I'll pass on that one. Very tempting though, of course. No, 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 no. Oh shit. Oops. Okay. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm making a Python web server so that I can download YouTube videos and extract the data from it. So I can stream it to the Minecraft plugin. So I'm just trying to hit the API now to see if it works. Nice. Okay. So I was able to download the video. So now we just need to make sure that we can extract the individual frames and send them. Yeah, I'm just cooking, or the AI is cooking, but I'm supervising. So basically, right now, I created a Python web server that will download the video. It'll extract information from the video, and then now we're setting up the connection from the Spigot plugin so that it can receive the downloaded video data from the Python server. And yeah, so it's using a thing called WebSockets. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to work on the first try, probably not, but we'll see. What? That's so dumb. Oh, I see. Can't tell if it's working or not. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. Okay, really good progress. So it's able to connect to my Python server to get the data information or the video information that we want to stream over. So now we're going to focus on actually sending the frames from the Python server to the Spigot plugin so that we can display them. So this is basically our TV screen, except that there's nothing to display yet. Wait, what? Okay. Okie dokie. No fucking way. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at that masterpiece. It's upside down, but holy shit. I don't know, but that's the least of our concerns. It's freaking working. That's awesome. Hee hee hee. Nice. It's fucking amazing. Let's go. Dude, imagine if I could. Oh my god, imagine if I could stream my current live stream. So it's like I'm looking at myself stream. That's really cool. It wouldn't work with this current design, but that'd be cool though. Never. You have to watch this forever now. How dare you? It's still going. Nice. No, I don't really make plugins for use. Sorry, I was just coughing. I'm dying right now. Um, excuse me. I usually make plugins just for my videos, like for the tutorials, but sometimes I just stream making plugins for fun. By sometimes I mean like a while ago. I haven't streamed in a very long time, so I just wanted to hop on stream and just try making something as a challenge. But I don't really make plugins to like distribute though, if that's what you mean. That was a very long time ago. A wrong time ago. Nah, I don't publish them. No. I mean, I could post the source code for sure if y'all wanted me to. I could. There's a delay, that's why. But yeah. So yeah, this is looking great. This is what I was hoping for. The only issue I see is that there's the gap between the columns here, so it's a little weird to look at, but in the grand scheme of things, this is not an issue at all. This is exactly what we're trying to make. I'm very happy with this. Very, very cool. I think as a potential future project, like to make this even more advanced, we can turn this into a whole browser. So you can like simulate a Chrome browser and like click on the screen and shit. Dude, that'd be crazy. So like when you click, it figures out which pixel you clicked on. That would be so insane. I feel like that has to be. I think I can do that. That has to be possible. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I really appreciate you guys who are still here for watching. It was good to see a lot of you guys again after so long. So I'll stream again soon. I'm gonna try being more consistent with my streaming now that I can do stuff like this. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a amazing rest of your day or night. And yeah, see ya. Yeah, sound is tricky because it's a plugin, not a mod. So I don't know how I do that one, but maybe with like a resource pack or something. All right, see you later, guys. Peace.